99.1 FM CKXS. Time for the All About Real Estate Show. Once again, brought to you by Riverside Realty. Pete Allaer joins us in studios. Hey, thanks for last week. I think that was really informative. I think it was wonderful that our listeners could understand a little bit about what's holding us back in Wellsburg for growth. I think it was great. Everything I got in studio was all positive, Pete. I mean, we had a lot of people that reached out to us. Nothing negative on how we want to grow as a community.
Well, that's good. And I had the same feedback after the show and all this past week. It's been really good. You know, there's lots of support. You know, and the show, which the goal of that show last week was to just sort of in detail explain how some of the intricate details of how things work, right? I mean, it's not as simple as we all think it is. And so, yeah, it was good. And again, I encourage people to reach out if they have questions about it, or if they listen to the show and they want more clarifications, just reach out to me and I can sort of explain a little more on some of these details. So, yeah, it was good.
Text us here as well. 437-9991 is our text line anytime on our Saturday morning shows here, and we can share your thoughts and maybe look at a possible topic that you want us to cover. That's another thought, too. I mean, if there's something that you want Pete to talk about when it comes to real estate or expansion for the community, reach out to us. Send us a note, and we'll certainly do our best to get back to you and then maybe make it a part of the show. So today we want to talk a little bit about holding offers, because I think there's a little bit of talk in the media about, or social media for that matter, about holding offers, why you're doing things a certain way, and what a holding offer really is. So can you lighten us on that a little bit today?
Yeah. So, I mean, for us, you know, it became a bit of a new phenomena a couple of years ago. And really it sort of stems from, you know, the law of supply and demand. So you've got lots and lots of demand and you don't have a lot of supply.
Right.
So as a seller, you know, when we list a property, you know, our number one job here when I list your home is to market it properly and to try to get you as much as we can.
Right.
I mean, that's our job. So when there's some controversy around holding offers, because, you know, it's sort of, we list a property. Typically we would list a property, let's say on, you know, we'll just use timeline on a Wednesday, and we'll hold offers till the following Tuesday. So, you know, you've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to kind of like view the property.
Right.
I always say Monday is to get your ducks in a row if they're not already in a row, and then Tuesday are the offers. I mean, as a seller, if you've got, let's say you've got, you know, 20 potential buyers that would be looking at your house. If you don't hold offers and you say, okay, I listed on a Wednesday, and the first guy walks in the door and, you know, and puts in an offer and buys it, again, as a seller, you might have potentially lost other buyers that may have paid more money for your house. And again, I mean, 9 out of 10 people want as much money as they can because they're probably buying another house. So,
well, I'll add to that, too. I think you're also benefiting the buyer, because if I was a buyer and I showed up on Thursday and you said, sorry, it's already sold, like, it did? I didn't even have a chance.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, I would have placed a bid, or I would have paid that same amount. And now you're also giving an opportunity to the buyer, the person who wants it the most or who really needs it the most, possibly, right?
Well, and that's right, because, you know, it gives time for people to come in and have a look at the house, right, and so on, and then kind of go back and say, okay, what do we want to do? It gives sometimes some, like, quite often what buyers will do is sometimes they'll come and look at it. If they're very interested, they may, you know, get back in to do like a mini inspection or something, right? So it gives everybody time. I mean, obviously when you have 3 to 5 or whatever buyers or competing offers, I mean, yeah, you know, it's not real fun for the buyer, but it's sort of, again, it's sort of like the way things work. I mean, if you've got 5 buyers and one product, I mean, you know, and so
it's
there's
the market. It really is. I mean, you can't blame the real estate agent for this or the seller. It's just the market the way that it is. I mean, hey, when you go to an auction, you can't complain about how the auction's being run. it's an auction. You know what you're walking into, right? And I think we all know the market now. We know what we're walking into. That you got to be ready. I think, like you said, get your ducks in a row. Kind of be ready to go. That you're ready to buy when you're looking for a house right now. You can't hum and haw anymore.
No, and it is unfortunate. I mean, it and you talk about an auction. I know that the real estate industry has been exploring. Is there a better way of doing this? Like, do we? Because they call it sort of blind bidding. So you're a buyer and there's 4 other buyers. I mean, you put in a bid. You don't know what anyone else is bidding. So you just bid whatever so they call that blind bidding. And we've been exploring things like, should there be some kind of an auction style system but it's not so simple with, when you're at an auction, I mean, you're buying an item. I mean, it's like, this is the price, it's cash, bang, done. Mm-hmm. Well, with housing, like there's more to
another
it.
House to sell.
Yeah, like there's more to it, right?
You've got somebody might make an auction bid and then they want to do an inspection afterwards versus the person. So
it's not quite as simple, and that's why, like I say, our industry is sort of exploring. Again, is there a better way? And I'm all about like helping to explore that too. Like I'm in discussions with other industry leaders saying, what could we do? Like, how can we? But again, it comes down to this market. This is what's happening. I mean, and we all know markets change. Yeah. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe a year from now. Well, even right now, I mean, we have way more listings today than we did a month ago. Like, I mean, we've got, our listing board has been filling up. So again, the supply has been getting better, and we see it with the number of offers we're getting now. 2 months ago we were getting like 10 plus offers per property. Now we're maybe 2 or 3 because there's more supply. Right. It just happens to be more supply, which so the market changes. We try to change with it, and we try to do the best for our sellers, for our buyers. And I always say, like, bottom line is we're trying to get sellers and buyers together that both parties are happy and they move on, and the market kind of dictates how you do that.
Right. All right. That's holding offers. And if you want more information on how the whole process works, just reach out to you or any one of the team members at Riverside Realty, right?
Yeah, we've got lots of experience and we can explain exactly, and either the buyer or seller. If you're a buyer and you don't understand exactly how that works, give us a call and we can kind of walk you through how this works and how you need to think about this.
Right. Next week on the program, we're going to talk about short-selling stocks.
Yes, short selling. Well, don't laugh because there's guys out there that are doing it with homes.
All right, Pete Taylor joins us on the All About Real Estate show. We'll talk about some listings that they have coming up in just a bit here at 99.1 CKXS. 99.1 CKXS, part 2 of the All About Real Estate show today here. Pete Allaer in studios with some listings to talk about. All right, what do we got?
Well, we'll start here in town. We've got, like I said, quite a few listings.
Nice.
Ideally, go on to our website, riversite.com, and check out all these new listings. But I'm just going to mention a few of them. We've got 315 Queen Street here in town, a nice family home, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, nice garage. We've got 91 Duke Street, which is a larger 4-bedroom, 2-bath home on Duke Street with a garage. We got 673 Murray Street, which is a smaller 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and a detached garage. We've got, what else here? We got 70 Charles Crescent, which is a very, very nice house, beautiful house, big, nice pool. 2-story, very, very nice house. If you're looking for a big, nice family home, kind of a forever home. I do have a kind of a cool listing. It's 790 Wallace Street. It was formerly a church. It's just across the walking bridge, just a bit to the west there. It's such a cool building. I want someone to buy it and like turn it into a brew pub or something. It's such a cool building. Nice. You can see the river. It's the church, right? So it's the big open concept with a full basement. It's built in 1919, and you should see this church. It is like pristine. It's like such good shape when you go walking around it. It's like you'd swear it was built last week. It's in such good shape.
Turn that into a brew pub. You actually might get me in church.
There you go. There you go. the wine and beer. Yeah. Then if we head to Dresden. We got 326 Hughes Street in Dresden. We've got. We'll go the other way to Sombra. We've got 149 North Street in Sombra. We also have, speaking of restaurants, we also have Rum Runners listed.
Really? So, in Port Lambton? Oh, not Sombra. Sorry.
And it is 100% turnkey. I mean, you walk in there, everything is there, everything's included. All you need to do is bring the food and the drink in there, and you'll have a restaurant going. So it's before COVID, it was a great spot. So,
do you think they'll ever do anything with the Sombra Ferry location? Is something going to happen there? Could that ever be residential?
Yes, actually, it's been sold.
It
has been sold, and the person that owns it now, he's in the process of turning the old building there, like into a we'll call it a cottage. I was just over there a couple weeks ago. It's pretty cool over there. He's doing a really nice job.
Huh. I did not know that. And so then basically you don't really need a really solid bridge to get across, right? You can park across.
Yeah, it's a private. You know, it's now you don't have to have a bridge for the public to go up and down. I mean, he is going to work on trying to fix the bridge to try and get there. Right now, the bridge he has attempted a couple times, but it's a big job.
Huh.
But
I always thought that'd be a cool residential property. Good for him.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
Smart.
No, it's kind of cool. And what else? The other one I want to mention is it's over in Rondo Bay Estates and 11507 Lagunda Way. It's a very nice, beautiful house with water access. So check out riversite.com. We have a lot of new listings. If you were sort of getting frustrated with nothing coming, then have another look. And we do have a good variety. We have some affordable stuff. We have some, larger affordable homes for families. We have some high-end stuff. And everything in between, and a few commercial things. And so lots of opportunities. So you check it out and reach out to us, and we can help you more on finding you a listing or finding you a home.
Good. All right. He's Pete Allaer from Riversite Realty. For all the details, check out their website, give them a call, talk to any one of the agents, or just join us again next Saturday, same time, same place, right here on the All About Real Estate show at 99.1 FM CKXS.